Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm your host, Buck Nang, and today we're going to talk a little bit about penny stocks. Because I know we are a dividend investing channel, but it's always good to have education around different kinds of investing, penny stocks, blue chip stocks, things like that. And so we'll just get right into it. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is where we put $100 a week into a tax-free savings account to build a dividend portfolio right in front of your eyes. And if you're not new, welcome back. And so before we even talk about that stuff, let's just go in here and give you guys an update here on the portfolio itself. And portfolio value is $2,475.76. We are down $3.71 today. That is down 0.15% for the day here. For the week, we are up $25.37, up 1.04%. For the month, we are up $100.55, up 4.23%. And for the 3 months, we are up $309.45, up 4.28%. For the year, we are up $330.76, up 15.42% for the year. And all is the exact same. First stock we're going to talk about is Bell Canada. Closing out today at $55.27, down 49 cents, down 0.88%. We own 2 shares. Position value is $110.54. Our average price is $58.05, and it holds about 4.66% of the portfolio. Today's return was down 98 cents, but our total return is down $5.56 since owning this position. Next stock is BMO, Bank of Montreal, closing out at $100.50, down 73 cents today, down 0.72%. We hold 5 shares. The total position value is $502.50. Our average price is $81.32. And it holds about 21.19% of this portfolio. Today's return, we were down $3.65, down 0.72%, and our total return is $95.90 since owning this position. Total return of $23.59%. Next stock is Bank of Nova Scotia, coming in at $70.76, closing the day out. Up 36 cents, up 0.51%. We own 7 shares of Bank of Nova Scotia. Total position value of $495.32. Our average price is $54.58. Today's return was $2.52, up 0.51%, and our total return since owning this position is $113.27, up 29.65%. Since owning that position. Next position is Loblaws, coming in and closing out at $63.66. We are down 14 cents, down 0.22% for the day. We own a total of 3 shares, total position value of $190.98. Our average price is $64.02. It holds about 8.05% of the portfolio. Today's return, we are down 42 cents, down 0.22%. on the day, and our total return is down $1.09, down 0.57% for the day, or since owning this position, sorry. The next position we have is Manulife Financial Corporation, closing out at $24.59, up 12 cents for the day, up 0.49%. We own 17 shares, total position value of $418.03. Our average price is $19.26. and it holds about 17.63% of the portfolio. Today's return is $2.04, up 0.49%, and our total return since owning this position is $90.59, up 27.67%. Next position, and our newest position, actually we increased this position a bit there, is Royal Bank of Canada, ticker symbol RY.TO, closing out at 107.80, down 50 cents, down 0.46% for the day. 3 shares that we own, total position value of $323.40. Our average price of entry is 106.59, and it holds about 13.64% of the portfolio. We are down today at $1.50, down 0.46%, and our total return is $3.62 since owning this position. Next one is TELUS Corporation, closing out at $26.52. We own 4 shares today, and our total position value of $106.08. Our average price is $25.36, and it holds about 4.47% of the portfolio, a position I'd like to increase when the time comes. Our today's return is down 40 cents, down 0.38%, but our total return since owning the position is $4.64, up 4.57%. Our last but not least position that we own is TD, coming in at $74.98, closing the day down 44 cents, down 0.58% for the day. We own 3 shares, total position value of $224.94. Our average price is $71.94. It holds at 9.48% of the portfolio. Today's return, we are down $1.32, down 0.58%, but our total return since owning the position is $9.11, up 4.22%. And so that is the portfolio. We currently have $103.97 in the cash portion. And of course, I don't go a week without showing you guys the proof of the $100 going in to the tax-free savings account to build a dividend portfolio in front of your eyes. And so we'll just go back to the top here. And one thing, I guess, we'll talk about it briefly in a little bit, is what I've started noticing is a lot of people, whoops, I keep hitting the mic. A lot of people on YouTube, it seems like the more recommended stuff coming up is penny stocks. And I want to talk about that just a little bit and briefly. I'm not going to go too deep into it. But as you know, on this channel specifically, and what I do specifically for this channel is build dividend portfolios. And I know it can be very enticing for new investors to get quick gains or things like that. But there is some things that people should know about penny stocks, because it keeps coming up in my feed, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. Because here's the thing. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm definitely not your financial advisor. A lot of these channels are not financial advisors either, and they might not be your financial advisor. If they are a financial advisor, I'd probably be very careful, because there are license issues with that. And so just to make that very, very clear, that these people, or whatever channel you're watching, they're recommending, certain penny stocks, or telling you to purchase penny stocks specifically, maybe not do anything unless you do your complete research, you seek a professional, because the upside of penny stocks is very large, but the downside of penny stocks is very large as well. The magnitude of your gains can be very strong, but the magnitude of your losses can be very strong as well. And for a lot of new investors, which I hope this channel really tailors to show you how easy it is to start investing and building, a safety portfolio, a bit more safe portfolio with maybe blue chip stock companies, like the stocks that we have here and the positions we have in this portfolio that pay a dividend. Because if I would hate to see, new investors take $1,000 or $2,000 or $500 and they've never invested before, and put it into some penny stock that somebody said, oh, this is gonna be a possible 400% return or 1,000% or 10x. To be very, very careful, because that is not always the case. When I started investing, I made the mistakes. I've made the same mistakes, and those mistakes were going into a penny stock. Because of the price of the stock, of course I went in, and when it went down, the losses were pretty big. They weren't tiny, because if you're buying a penny stock for, let's say, 10 cents, and it goes down to 5 cents, that's 50% gone. And and the fluctuations in the market can be that massive, and that company could definitely flop if you don't do your due diligence and do your research before making any kind of position updates or moves on penny stocks and things like that. But also remember, in penny stocks, they are not as heavily regulated as bigger market cap stocks. They don't require that these companies provide people who own a position in that company or own a share of that company, provide them with detailed information within their financials. But you go into a blue chip stock company and they have to provide you financials on the company itself, the losses, the gross, the net, how much their CEOs are getting paid, how much their board of directors is getting paid. All that is disclosed to you. When it comes to penny stocks, they don't disclose that. So if something happens in the background that is not required for reporting, they don't have to tell you as a shareholder when it comes to those kind of things. I know in the US, those companies are on the OTC market. Over here, they're on I believe the Canadian securities side of things, or a smaller exchange. So be very, very careful, because if you go in and you start investing in penny stocks as a beginner investor and you start losing, you might have a bad taste in your mouth. And because YouTube, well, not YouTube, but because other channels are doing this sort of thing, and a lot of people start following that because of gains or because of maybe that feeling of winning on a stock gain or a big return, 10xing your money, 4xing your money, and doing it over and over again, eventually it does affect the marketplace when you start pumping up these stocks in that specific way. And I do not condone that whatsoever, period, at all. I recommend that you do your research, that you pick a stock that you believe in because of the company, that you do understand financials, that you read their financials, that when I suggest, or don't even suggest, the stocks that I pick within this portfolio are stocks that I believe in. You might not believe in them. And so it's not recommended that you do buy them. It's not recommended that you just go and put money somewhere. It's recommended that you do your research, that you seek out a professional if you're not confident in making position updates in your portfolio, or if you're not confident in understanding what the company does or confident in what the company financial says. And I'm only putting this video out because I keep seeing penny stocks on my YouTube feed, and that is a big concern for me, because it's a gamble. It's a straight gamble, in my opinion, unless you do your research. Of course, I can't say that I don't own penny stocks. I do own penny stocks. I do own some penny stocks. Obviously not in this portfolio, but that's because it's a dividend portfolio. But I do own certain penny stocks, but because I did my research beforehand, but because I understand what the company does, but because I dig deep, like to find information about the company, because it's not all there, and so that I understand how their business operates, how the operating model operates in their business, how they make a profit, and where it could potentially go. I'm not going on YouTube and being like, hey, what's the best penny stock to buy? Don't ever do that. That's not a good idea, because that could result in messing up a lot of people's lives. Because if you lose, who are you gonna blame? The guy who on YouTube, right? And so I just hope that if you did, or if you're seeing that more often and more than not, it's there, and please do your research, because last year was a great year, but it's not always like that. I mean, it's not always like that. We've had 2 straight good years, 2019, 2020, when it came to the marketplace, but who knows what 2021 will bring. We're already off to a rocky start in the marketplace, and that concerns me. And I just like to play it safe, but I also like to take a risk, of course, but I understand my risk tolerance. I'm not putting my whole portfolio, as you can see with this portfolio, this is a dividend portfolio. I'm not putting all my eggs into penny stocks, unless you feel the adrenaline from that or something. It's just not worth it until you have experience in the marketplace. Some others might say different, and everyone has the right to their opinion, but that's all I wanted to communicate, because this video is already getting pretty long. So Hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you have any comments or anything, leave them down below. We're on the growing path for this channel, so spread the word. We're on our way. We're doing what we need to do, and we'll definitely see you guys in the next one when we update our position in Royal Bank of Canada in this dividend portfolio that is tax-free. And we're coming close to the end of the month, and dividends are going to start rolling in, and we'll do a dividend update video at the end of the month sometime once all the dividends for the month of January 2021 come in all at once. And so other than that, guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.